This video is being directed towards every single very extremely confused gamer out there on the face of this planet. Now, a confused gamer is somebody who's been playing a specific game type in a specific way for so long that anytime any type of change has been implemented into the game types that they're playing, regardless of how small that change is, those players somehow cannot seem to grasp the concept and wrap their head around that a change has been implemented into the game. Either that, or they do know it's there and they don't like it, and because of that, they will actually sit and proceed to argue with people about how the game type is supposed to be played, just because they've been playing it for so long and they don't like the changes that have been made to it. Now, using both Fallout 3 and Oblivion as examples in this, I'll explain to you what people are talking about. Now, the reason I chose Fallout 3 and Oblivion is because both of those games have what people argue about with them. Now, everybody who's played both Fallout 3 and Oblivion, or if you don't know, both of those games, your character can go into both first-person view and third-person view. And both of those games have controller support built into them for the 360 controller. So they have keyboard, mouse, and 360 controller, and now they can both go into first-person and third-person. Okay, you take that into account. Then, if the game can go into first-person view, or third-person, or the game has controller support, it can be used either a controller or a mouse, why do people argue stating that games that have those options built into them are only meant to be played with a keyboard and mouse, or they say the game is meant to be played in first person? Are these people high? A game is meant to be played in the manner the programmers design it to be played in. The very simple fact is, if a game was meant to be played in a specific way, there would absolutely be no other options for you to play it any other way. So, if Oblivion and Fallout 3 were meant to be played in first person, there would be no third person view in that game. Just like the controller. If the game was only meant to be played with a keyboard and mouse, they wouldn't have implemented controller options into it. I just don't understand why the people can't seem to grasp that. Now, the other thing I don't understand about the people who play in first-person mode, they spend a half an hour or longer, or whatever it is, they spend some ridiculous amount of time designing the hair, the eye color on their characters, and then they put the game in first-person mode, and then they can't see their character. What is the point to spending all that time designing your character and then never seeing it? That is completely moronic. But yet, somehow, the people that are doing this find absolutely nothing wrong with that and say that's normal and the game is meant to be played like this. Okay, if the game is meant to be played like this, then don't design your character. Just load up the game and start off. If you're not going to see your character, why does it matter what it looks like? So, anyway, there's the interesting question for this video. So, enjoy it and hope everybody liked what I said and got a good laugh. Have a good night. Or day. Wherever you are.